situation in NEHU is calm this morning, but gates of the premier university in Shillong continue to be locked. Classes remain suspended and students are continuing their hunger strike for the third day today. Some of the students, including General Secretary of NEHU Students Union, Toniho Kharsati, and two others have been hospitalized as their condition deteriorated due to the hunger strike. The NEHU Teachers Association is meeting Meghalaya Governor C.H. Vijay Shankar, and the governor is expected to visit the university today. So, big story we are tracking from Meghalaya this morning. Well, situation in NEHU is calm this morning, but the gates of the premier university in Shillong continue to be locked. Classes remain suspended and students are continuing their hunger strike for the third day today. Some of the students, including General Secretary of NEHU Students Union, Toniho Kharsati, and two others have been hospitalized as their condition deteriorated due to the hunger strike. The NEHU Teachers Association is meeting Meghalaya Governor C.H. Vijay Shankar, and the governor is expected to visit the university today. All right, for the latest on the story, I am being joined live by Toniho Kharsati, General Secretary of NEHU Students Union. So he is joining me from the hospital. Toniho, thank you so much for joining. You are continuing with your hunger strike. You are not happy with what the Vice Chancellor said yesterday, Toniho?
Yes, good morning. Hello.
Yes, Toniho, please continue.
Yeah. In response to the hunger strike that we started, the response that we got from the Vice Chancellor was not a very favorable one. Instead of fulfilling our demands regarding the removal of the registrar, deputy registrar, and all those illegal appointments, and at the same time appointment of the pro Vice Chancellor, the Vice Chancellor, Professor Prabhakar Shankar Shukla, has given us a very unclear and a very vague response that does not have any merits at all. He said that he'll be forming a committee, he'll be constituting a committee to discuss and deliberate upon the issue of the registrar, deputy registrar, which the student union believes that it is only an act to delay, it is only an act to suppress our protest, our agitation, and to subsidize the situation. The reason being, there were many committees, numerous committees were being formed with the joining of the Vice Chancellor. For instance, cases of sexual harassment have been reported in our university since 2022, and committees were being formed to even look upon those cases. But till date, we have not received any clear-cut response, and those cases are still pending. So, given the fact that this Vice Chancellor, Mr. Shukla, has only 2 more years in this university, we feel that the act of him telling us that he'll be forming a committee to constitute and to check upon the functioning of the registrar and all, it's just baseless. It is only his act to push away, to gain some amount of time for himself so that he can leave this campus peacefully after the completion of his tenure. And secondly, we demanded appointment of pro Vice Chancellor, and this demand was being raised since the date of his joining, since 2022. But the Vice Chancellor seems to be very adamant back in those days. But shockingly, now he said that even if the ministry does not give him a favorable response, a favorable reply, he is ready to appoint pro Vice Chancellor. So this contradicts his statement, and we, the student union, we feel like we do not have any more sense of confidence in his leadership. Why? Because whenever he wants to do things in his own discretion, he can do that. He can appoint right now. The very fact that he said that he'll appoint the pro Vice Chancellor now, because he's getting the pressure from the student union side. Now, when the students, their health conditions are deteriorating, we are in hospital. Just for this very adamant behavior and the ill behavior of the Vice Chancellor, he is ready to appoint pro Vice Chancellor. So, this kind of statements coming from such higher authorities in our university, we feel that there is no merit on this ground, on this statement of the Vice Chancellor, and we do not have any more confidence, and we just have our humble request, our humble demand is that he must resign, he must leave this university because we do not have confidence in him. Whenever the Vice Chancellor wants, he appoints people, and he did that. in 2023. He has a history. In 2023, he appoints a person named as Rohit Prasad by giving on his own discretion. That particular person was being appointed without any advertisement, without any employment notification. He was being employed only on the discretion of the vice chancellor. The JAC, Joint Action Committee, which was being formed, which opposed the decision of the vice chancellor that criticized the appointment of Rohit Prasad, made that person being terminated from his position. So, given the fact that this Vice Chancellor, Mr. Shukla, is doing whatsoever thing which he wants, we, the Student Union, believes that we do not need this type of leadership in our university. And moreover, since his joining, he has not addressed the issues of the students effectively, be it the infrastructure, be it the healthcare, be it the overall functioning of the university. And this is not something that we are making up, that we are something that has a lie or does not have merit. The reason being, since the joining of the Vice Chancellor, the ranking of our university has been significantly going down. From top 60, we are now being sludging down, being dragged down to a ranking band of 100 till 150. This is very serious. This is very alarming, and we do not have confidence in him because he is not even able to convene academic council meeting, such an important meeting, the highest academic authority of our university. If the vice chancellor cannot convene the meeting smoothly, then we do not understand that why should he be in this university and why should he carry forward this university ahead. Keeping in the same ground, us, even myself, from the hospital itself, I want to give a clear-cut message that we shall not step down. And even after this, after my treatment, I'll be going back to the university and I'll be continuing for this greater cause of the student with the hunger strike, and I'll be joining the students who are still protesting out there in cold, in such as cold weather, starving, just for the welfare of this university. So, from our side, three of us we have been admitted yesterday due to our deteriorating conditions, low BP, and at the same time low blood sugar levels. But the doctor has come, and we have been put into saline has been given to us.
Right.
And shortly we will also be discharged, and we will be continuing with our hunger strike.
Toniho, you are joining us from the hospital. So, how is your health?
Right now, I'm quite stable. I've been given saline, 2 bottles already, and the doctor said that I'm quite stable. And after maybe after 2 or 3 hours, I'll be discharged from the hospital. But the conditions of the other two members, they are quite serious. They'll take some more time.
All right. So, Toniho, how many more students are in the hospital, and what are the students planning next now? What will be the next move?
Right now, we are a total of three. Myself and one of my friends, and the other one is a female member of ours. Is in the female ward. So from our side, we have locked all the gates of the university, as you must be knowing, and we will be continuing with this hunger strike. We find only this is the only way to let us all know, to let the administration, to let the center know that what this is vice chancellor doing. We find that this is the most democratic way where we can stage our voices to be heard to the center, and at the same time to the vice chancellor. If the vice chancellor resigns from his own, then it would be very good for the university as well. It will help us to ease our pain. At the same time, if the center responds quickly and promptly, it will help to subsidize the situation in